Hi, I'm Captain Monte with Texas Fishing Tips, and this is your weekly fishing report. The redfish has still been hanging out over here by the barge channel. Early in the morning, live shrimp or live mullet's been working real well. You can free line them. You can also put a little knocker weight on, a little quarter-ounce knocker weight, and put it up by these rocks. Or you can put a little heavier weight out and stay right on them pilings. There have been a few black drum in there also. If you come out in front of Docks, I know they took out a lot of this structure out in front, but the bull reds have been still hanging out here in this deeper water. Usually I'm about 1.5 ounces of weight with my favorite cut baits, you know, your cut mullet, cut menhaden, cut ladyfish been working real well. If you get up right on the rocks, freelining live shrimp, there have been some slot reds there. Now, the wind has been picking up, but when you can get out here to the South Jetty, there have been good numbers of slot reds mixed in with bull reds out here on the South Jetty and on the tip of the North Jetty. When I'm fishing the North Jetty, I'll usually come on the inside or on the outside of these rocks, and I'll put about 1 ounce weight, Carolina style, 1.5 ounces, and start dropping my cut bait straight down. There's big schools of redfish out here. There's still been some trout out here. There have been some black drum also being caught on live shrimp or dead shrimp. It seems like that school of drum have been hanging out on the South Jetty, so anywhere around the jetties right now have been producing pretty decent fish. If it's too windy to go out on the outside, you can also stay on the inside and work these rocks through here. I've been using live piggies, and we've been catching trout first thing in the morning, and then as the sun comes up, then I'll start switching over to cut baits or live mullet. You know, there's been still a lot of big trout out here, and it seems like as soon as them piggy perch come off the rocks and get out here towards the boat, that's when the redfish hit it. So all this area through here, if you'll just get your fish finder and you start scanning this area, there have been pods of redfish mixed in with black drum. So those of you that like to fish with crab, this is a great time to, you know, cut up blue crab and set them on a Carolina rig, and that's been working out real well. With that king tide that we had, water's been up high in the mornings, and you can come right through here across Lillian and work all these potholes all the way down. As the tide's coming out, you can just work these entrances, these little cuts. This has been working real well for redfish. Same deal, any of your live baits or your cut baits. Down here on this sandy bottom right through here, coming around Quarantine, there have been redfish schooled up over here also. So this is a great area to be using cut baits or any of your live baits. As I said, the water's been high in the mornings. Over here by the old terminal and the Klondikes, there have been redfish mixed in with black drum all through the sand pockets right through here. I like using either live piggy perch or live mullet in that case. There have been good fish all through here. As the tides have been high, you can come through the old terminal, and this deep pocket right through here has been holding decent redfish also. You'll kind of have to move around in that deeper pocket, but the redfish have been kind of hanging out there also. These islands up against ICW, any of these areas through here, there have been black drum mixed in with redfish. Now, if you just want to go after speckled trout, there have been a lot of speckled trout in the flats. You can use popping corks and live shrimp or your favorite plastic under a popping cork, or even topwater's been working real well. These islands right through here on the old shrimp boat channel, these little sand pockets through here have been holding redfish also. Live baits have been working the best, but cut baits do work also. That water being up so high like it has been, there have been redfish mixed in with speckled trout through here. First thing in the morning, I know a lot of people are throwing topwaters at these fish on top of this reef right through here, and they've been doing real well on speckled trout and redfish. All through Redfish Bay, all these little islands back through here for redfish have been holding out pretty good in these sandy potholes. You can just let bait soak through here, and the redfish have been working pretty good all through here. So this is a great area to be targeting. There is a deeper hole on the backside of this island that comes right here next to Sunray. This hole right here has been holding redfish. You can jump across, and you can work these islands all the way down through this ICW and on this spoil bank. There have been redfish through here also. Back here by these back little islands, there have been black drum through here. It does get shallow in this sandy bottom, but if you got live shrimp or dead shrimp, there have been black drum mixed in with redfish all through here. So get a couple different baits, and what I usually do is I'll have 2 or 3 different baits. If they don't want one, then usually they'll want the other one. So as long as you have enough baits, or if you want to throw your favorite plastics, there have been good fish all through Dagger and back behind Ransom. So all this area through here, these big sand pockets through here, they have been holding good redfish. I'm using live mullet with the Carolina rig, putting on about a 12 to 14 inch leader, and that's been the ticket to catch my redfish. As I talk in the past, these little gas wells out here in Corpus Christi Bay, they are just getting better and better with the weather getting a little bit cooler in the mornings. If you got nice calm seas out here, live shrimp, live piggy's been working. There have been speckled trout out here on these wells. There have been a lot of sand trout. There's been mixed in black drum out here with redfish. Redfish have been the bigger redfish between your 28s to 32s, but those of you that like to have a good tug, there have been a lot of variety of fish out here. There's still been a few sharks out here also. So just make sure when you get out here to these gas wells to work them thoroughly. If you don't get them on one side, then work on the other. Give each well, 30, 40 minutes. And if that don't work, then hit another one. But there have been a lot of good fish out here. Everybody have a safe weekend, and we'll see you next week. Thanks for watching. I'm Captain Monte.